What is up guys, it's Cal, and in this video we'll be taking a look at everything new in patch 8.2, which the PTR will be starting on Tuesday. So, Blizzard had a livestream where they went over everything being introduced, and some of it, well, most of it we've heard from BlizzCon, but there is some stuff that's just completely out of left field, so let's take a look at the overview. So there's two new zones, Nazjatar and MECHAGON, we know this. The new raid, ASHRA's Eternal Palace, we know this as well. Then the new MECHAGON dungeon, we've heard about. And then a new rework to the Heart of Azeroth system. We've heard this will be coming, but with this live stream, we were able to actually see a closer look at it. So I'm personally very excited for that, since I very much dislike the Heart of Azeroth system. Anyways, I'll explain that more later on. New quests related to the Heart of Azeroth and Magni, of course, obviously a continuation to the war campaign. Gnomes and Tauren are getting heritage armor sets, we were told that before as well. Two new island expeditions, Crestfall and SNOWBLOSSOM Village. Then Battle for Stormgarde is getting a heroic version of it. There's going to be a new arena called ROBODROME. ASHRAN is being made into an epic battleground. We'll finally be able to fly with Pathfinder Part 2. Now this would caught my attention most out of any of them. Mount equipment. I'll explain that later on. Season 3 is beginning, so make sure to get your Black Warsaber mount. That's currently what I've been working on. New missions and mechanics, whatever that means. Brewfest and other holidays are getting updates, new content from War Mode, whatever that means also. Professions are getting new recipes, and there will be new pets and pet battle dungeons. So let's take a deeper dive into these. So as far as the story is concerned with the war campaign, so Sylvanas learns something. We don't know what exactly. We just know it's something. So she sends some of the Horde's strongest people, like Nathanos and Lorthmore, out to the sea to inspect whatever it is. The Alliance notices this, and they chase after the Horde. Jaina is at the helm of this ship. Then Queen Ashara comes out of nowhere and parts the sea like she's Moses or something, and both the Horde and Alliance ships fall right through into the new ancient Night Elf zone of Nazjatar. Now the Horde meet the Unshackled, which is made up of the Gilblin, the Makrura, and the Sea Giants, and the Alliance meet the Ankaran, which are some deep sea water warriors or something. These aren't allied races, they're just allies, I guess. There are new reputations, which does include new emissaries, and we will help them build their bases up and whatnot. So something we'll be able to do in Nazjatar are level up these individuals known as combat allies. There will be 3 combat allies that we get to choose from to level by our side. We can pick a different one each day, and they can level up to 30. They have their own daily quests as well, and leveling them up makes them stronger, gives them new abilities, unlocks new cosmetics and other things. There will be these new Naga themed world quests in Nazjatar, which will affect the area. So the entire story of the zone is that we'll be building up our base to counter the Naga, and we'll be getting the Javelin of Suramar artifact from Zin Ashari to break open the gates of Ashar's Eternal Palace. In lore, the Javelins of Suramar, because there's actually more than one, are wielded by ASHRAN. And also, if you vaguely remember from Legion, there was a quest in Ajuna that told us to go into the mythic Aya of ASHRAN dungeon to retrieve the heart of Zin Ashari. And also, just to give you a little more lore, in case you care, Zin Ashari was the capital city of the Night Elves over 10,000 years ago that was built around the Well of Eternity. You're technically in that city, well, ruins of the city, in the Well of Eternity dungeon. And in World of Warcraft today, in the Ashar zone, there's still some of the ruins of Zin Ashari there, but it's called the Ruins of Eldorath. And now you might be thinking, well, if the city of Zin Ashari was around the Well of Eternity, but Ashar is all the way near the top left corner, how could there be ruins of it all the way up there? Well, it's speculated that Zin Ashari was enormous. So anyways, that's a bit of a history lesson for you. Moving on. Ashar's Eternal Palace. This is an 8 boss raid. One of the bosses is completely underwater because Blizzard knows how much we love underwater zones. Am I right, guys? This boss is apparently some octopus thing, maybe an eel or something, or some snake-like creature. It apparently snakes in between these dark holes way underwater while you're fighting it. They also put emphasis on the fact that defeating Queen Ashara will change the future of Azeroth, though I feel like they've said that multiple times before, and it didn't mean a whole lot. So in what ways? I don't know, but I want to know. So then there's MECHAGON, the other new zone being introduced in 8.2. So the main hub it seems we'll be at is called Rustbolt, and the citizens of Rustbolt have been fighting against King MECHAGON, who is building a doomsday device to turn everyone into robots. Now we're going to help the friendly Mechagnomes rebuild the city. They said that through all the quest lines it'll involve building the city up and tinkering around. Now I don't know how to put this exactly, but I love it when games do that, when the whole goal is to like build something up from scratch. Like the island has some construction projects scattered around. Now every day there will be 3 NPCs that visit the island that will change various zones around it and offer unique daily quests with some nice rewards. Doing these visitor daily quests is the best way to raise your reputation with the Mechagnome peoples. There's apparently a new Mechano cat mount that you can construct through these dailies that will have 9 paint bucket variations for it. There's also this giant robot named Pascal, who you'll be building up through your adventures through MECHAGON. You'll gather these spare parts to build him up, and the more you build him up, the more stuff you can unlock from him. Some things you can unlock from him are an instant port to MECHAGON, a Mecha Cat laser pointer thing, which is involved in getting the Mechano Cat mount, and some consumables. Then the dungeon, Operation MECHAGON. This is a giant 8-boss dungeon, with King MECHAGON as the final boss. Now at BlizzCon, they said that this dungeon will be split into 2, like how Karazhan was in Legion, but I guess we shall see. So this dungeon involves going through a trash compactor and finding your way through a city that's weaponized against you, until you reach King MECHAGON. Now something that's pretty cool is early on in your questing through MECHAGON, you'll get this trinket that you can upgrade with punch cards. A yellow punch card, a red punch card, and a blue punch card. The yellow punch card seems straightforward. Here's some stats that you might like. You want some crit? We've got some of that. How about some mastery? We've got that too. You like jazz? Well, there's no punch card for jazz, but you can dream it. And the yellow punch card seems to be some damage effect, like dealing some straight damage to the target or dealing a damage to the target with a channel and whatnot. And then the blue punch card is more fun type of stuff, like increasing your lung capacity by 1000%, which I assume is underwater breathing, so undead can forget about that one. Also probably culture on human. In fact, everyone can probably forget about that one because it's lame compared to the other two. The second one, it shows, allows you to manipulate MECHAGON foes. Then the third one allows you to track mechanicals. Well, I play hunter, so I can already track mechanicals, so I know which one I'll be buying. I'm pretty sure there are more punch cards than this anyways. This is just what they showed. So moving on. Heart of Azeroth. So essentially, Azeroth is dying, as we know. But this time it's really dying, like more than usual. The Titans don't care about us anymore pretty much, so inside this heart chamber, Heart of Azeroth chamber, whatever they call it, we'll create this heart forge that will absorb essences and seal wounds of Azeroth. And well, it's pretty much a reskinned Netherlight Crucible, but hey, at least they're trying. So you'll be able to slot a major ability into our Heart of Azeroth, which is an active ability. Then there are minor slots, 2 of them, and these are passive abilities. These major traits also have different ranks to them, ranging from green all the way to legendary. Now, not only do the higher ranks get stronger and also have multiple charges, it was also said that the legendary one will have some sort of cosmetic effect that will let everyone know that you've got it. So that's cool, because I like to flex, sure, why not? These essences, as they're called, are from questing and raiding and PvP and reputations and whatever. And these can also be respec'd in any rested zone or with a tome. Then the gnomes in TAUREN get heritage arm sets, so that's cool, the war campaign. The only thing that was said about this is that Bane is chained up under Orgrimmar. So there's that. Then heroic warfronts. Battle for Stormgarde is being used as the first heroic warfront. So yeah, it's just more difficult. That's pretty much it. They did want to be clear, however, that this is going to feel different than a raid boss, which it's like, okay, I didn't imagine a warfront to be compared to a raid boss anyways. They're completely different experiences, but thank you for distinguishing that. New arena called ROBODROME, which takes place in, yep, you guessed it, MECHAGON, which has the new LOS blockers and whatnot. ASHRAN is joining the epic Battleground bracket. New island expeditions, Crestfall, which is actually from Warcraft 2, and SNOWBLOSSOM Village. I'm trying to speed through these so I can just talk about the mount equipment. So anyways, the second Pathfinder is opening up. This will unlock flying, but will also give you this mechanical parrot mount. Alright, so mount equipment is a new thing that's being added in 8.2. There will be mount equipment slots on your mount panel, and once you put an equipment into it, all your mounts receive the benefit. There's a saddle chute, which will activate a parachute if you dismount while high in the air, an inflatable mount shoes, which allows water walking, and apparently to add to that, the water strider will no longer be able to walk on water. But if you have the water strider mount, then you'll be mailed this equipment piece on patch day. And if you don't have a water strider, then you can purchase the equipment from the Angler's NPC that sells you it for a small fee. And then there's also a comfortable rider's barding, which makes it so you can't be dazed while mounted. Now, to actually unlock the system, you just need to hit level 100 on one character. This will unlock it for all the characters on your account that are at least level 20. So you have to be at least level 20 to use the mount equipment system. There's also some cool mount and pets you'll be able to get, like this mechanical wheel mount, this mechanical gnome bot that you can pick up as a battle pet, a crab mount, this worm thing as a battle pet, this Nashatar mount thing, and so that's everything. That's pretty much everything coming in 8.2. I'm pretty excited for it. I've been waiting for 8.2 to come out because, I don't know, it's just looked cool from the beginning. So as I said, the PTR for 8.2 is coming out on Tuesday. So make sure to subscribe to the channel since I'll immediately be putting out all sorts of videos on that. But anyways guys, that's the entire video. Let me know what your favorite feature is in the comments below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then you can leave a like on it and you can sub to the channel for more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video.